Hello Facebook friends, this is Tug Macrolane coming at you with another taste testing video. This time instead of Mountain Dew, I'm actually going to be trying a new Kit Kat flavor that just hit, I think this week. My son Zach was kind enough to bestow 4 packs of this new Kit Kat Duo flavor, which is called Mocha and Chocolate. So just for a little background about the Kit Kat Duos, a couple years back I remember seeing advertising for the first Kit Kat Duo, which was like a dark chocolate and mint conflagration. And when I saw that, I was pretty captivated because I love dark chocolate and I'm very happy about mint. So I anxiously awaited the arrival, but it took months and months and months. I remember being at Hershey Park and Chocolate World and asking, like, when are these babies coming out? And I think they told me it would be sometime around Christmas time. So probably about a year ago or so, those finally hit. And to be honest, I was mildly disappointed initially, mildly so. They were pretty awesome, but I think the months of anticipation and hype kind of set me up for disappointment. And in all honesty, the staying power of them wasn't as much as I thought it would be. So after a couple months of getting them, I pretty much haven't gotten them since. And now I'm hoping that this new one, since I'm also a fan of mocha and chocolate, as a matter of fact, a little background on my coffee history. I really never liked coffee most of my life. I went the first 40 years of my life maybe having had 3 cups of coffee total. And then when I started to work with the company I work for now back in 2013, I remember on my first day, my new boss was like, "Hey, do you drink coffee?" And I said, "Nope." And he's like, "You will." And sure enough, he was right. I think a combination of the nature of the work and the amazing coffee that they had at the office turned me into a coffee drinker. So now I usually have my 1 cup a day. So I always did like the flavor of coffee, though, not necessarily the drink until recently, but the flavor. I always loved coffee ice cream and chocolate covered espresso beans and things of that nature. So my guess is that I will probably like this more than the original Kit Kat Duo, the dark chocolate mint. But without any further ado, let's find out for sure. All right, so as you can see, the package design has a purple and black, which for those of us in Gloucester Township Hockey Alliance, we're going to appreciate that right off the bat. And the thing that's unique about the Duos versus a lot of the different Kit Kat flavors, there's a lot of flavors out there. They even had, like, I think apple pie I had recently and lemon, and there's all kinds of flavors out there, but there's really only 2 Duos. And what makes them Duos is, as you can see, the bars themselves have, you know, like a darker brown at the bottom and a lighter brown up top, just like the mint had like the light green and the dark brown. So not only are there different flavors going on, but there's different colors. And if you're a visual eater like I am, that matters. So if not, that doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm going to crack this baby open. And let's see what we're looking at in here. All right, so these came pretty pristine. Like I said, these just hit. You can see that about 80, you know, on the one side you got about a 70-30 split from the chocolate to the coffee mocha looking thing up top. And on the other side you have more like a 90-10 split. So I'm going to snap one of these babies off and I'll put these down for now. And here's the moment of truth. So at first taste, there's definitely a distinct coffee taste to it, which is good. It's not subtle. I don't like subtle, really, ever, in anything. Second taste, still very coffee. I'm not getting immune to it. You know, sometimes, for instance, like Swedish Fish, Rita's Water Ice. That first taste, the Swedish Fish taste is intense and it's amazing and it's glorious. But then within like 30 seconds, you don't really taste any difference between it and like regular cherry. But this has some staying power. This is good. This is more like it. I'll tell you what, right off the bat, this is definitely an improvement over the mint duos. And my guess is that part of that may be I didn't know that these were coming out until a month ago. So I wasn't waiting for months and months and months. I kind of forgotten about it. But I think this has staying power. I think this is going to be probably the best entry into the world of Kit Kat, at least as far as my palate's concerned. So anyway, get out there as soon as you can. Get some of these babies. I think you'll love them as much as I do. And anyway, looking forward to new entries in the Kit Kat Duo line. maybe once a year or so they'll probably roll something new out, but they're gonna have a hard time topping this.
I love candy. I love candy. The taste, it makes me feel so grand. Be the tart, the bitter, the sour and sweet.